those of y'all who are not familiar with this brother right here, man, get familiar, man. Brother right here is nice. He has a battle coming up April 15th, LA Battlegroundz LABEEF3 versus Freddie D. Y'all get ready to check that one out and show some love, man. We got the man of the hour. We got Boney Bcrazy on the line. Yo, what's going on with you, King?
Yeah. What's going on, Nico? Thanks for having me, brother.
Oh, man, no problem, man. I just want to say first off, man, I definitely appreciate you, getting on the line, man, chopping it up with us and everything, man. I definitely appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Appreciate what you're doing. Doing for the culture, doing for the West Coast, man. Salute to you, brother.
Oh, yeah, much love, man. But, for those who may not be familiar with you, man, how did you originally get started in battle rap?
I got started in battle rap. Basically, I've been writing I'm writing for a long time, and I've been watching battle rap, man. For I don't know, I just been watching it for a minute, man. And salute to my brother, man. Salute to my brother. He actually encouraged me to battle. Because I went ahead and I was writing. I spit something for him one day. He was like, "Yo, you need to get in that ring. You need to battle." So basically, man, I was looking for local leagues, and at the time, LA Battlegroundz was, they had just got started, man. And man, I was watching them for a while, and I decided to hit them up. Salute the Woods, man. I hit them up, and man, they put me on basically. You know what I mean? From there, the rest is history. I had we had the monumental CDF tryout out there in Watts, and I was a part of that, man. A lot of great talent came out of that little class right there, man. You had the Kid Clutch, man. If y'all watched that battle, he bodied me that day, man. That was my first battle, but shout out to the Kid Clutch, Young B, the Future, West Coast Dread, Michael Million. Man, it was a dope experience.
I heard that. I personally heard that, man. We were talking about this earlier about your style and, how you rap. And I noticed something about you, man. You almost reminded me a little bit of Tech Nine. And when I say that, it's because of your delivery. Like, it's a very powerful delivery that you have when you're delivering your material, man. Like, it's very different. Like, some people can deliver good bars, and then there's that, like, where you feel it. Like, it's a different type of delivery where you can actually feel the bar. And I feel like you bring a lot of that, man, especially, the last battle I just watched recently, man, I watched again, was you and Elo. And in that battle, you could definitely see, man, your delivery is crisp, straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? I like that about you, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm constantly I'm a student of the game, man. And I'm constantly always trying to improve. And I say, man, sometimes it's the little things, man. You got to really, projection is important, and delivery. People respond to how you deliver, and these bars to them. You know what I mean? And I learned that as a very important thing. So yeah, that was even as a fan. Even as a fan, I look at delivery as very important. It's one of my favorite aspects of MCing. You know what I mean? Because I think, if you look at a Hitman Holler, he doesn't say the most intricate stuff, but the way he say it, is like, damn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm constantly improving, and I'm still improving. So yeah, delivery is important to me.
Capo, you still on the line, man?
You know I'm out, man. I'm conducting business as we speak, brother.
I heard that. I was just trying to make sure you was here, man. And want to make sure you got stage fright since we live now.
No, I never get stage fright, bro. I'll let y'all, you doing your talking. I hear what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm just, I'm multitasking around this
with
piece.
you, man. But
yeah.
but Bcrazy, man. I wanted to ask you, man. I've been asking all the battlers, man, that's been coming on about their personal hit list. Like the battlers, if they, regardless of how big their name is, the platform, anything. Like if you could, your top 3 people that you want to battle right now, who would those 3 people be?
Oh man, Man, you know what? I've always admired. Off the top of my head, I've always admired Lattize, man. I always wanted to get in there with Lattize. Man, I really, the brother, like, man, he's dope to me. Right behind him would be Bourne. I like Bourne. He's man. These cats, I respect their pen. I respect what they did. They've been in the game for a minute. And I would love to get in there with one of them cats. A third person, man. I mean, man, I haven't really thought of a third person, but I mean, I like, what's the boy name? I like Prez Mafia. I won't mind getting in there with him. Yeah, so yeah, he's the boy the wild.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I noticed, man, with the people that you're picking there are a lot of the pen, what they call them the pen game battlers. Do you prefer, with battle rap, do you prefer the pen over performance, or are you somebody who likes a mixture of both?
I like a mixture of both. I don't like the one that outweighs the other. I think you should have a balance. Yeah, so I like a mixture of both of them.
Okay. I know one of the people that you named, Bourne. It's another person, man, who consistently over the years has always given dope rounds. They come with 3 rounds, regardless of whether the crowd is enjoying it or not, or whether people want to nitpick it or not. They always come with 3 rounds of consistent fire. Danny Myers is another one. JC, one of my personal favorites in my top 5 is JC, just because every single battle, they never cheat the fans. Like, regardless if you like them or not, they're coming with 3 rounds of fire. And I think battlers like that, they don't get as appreciated as they should, because people are fascinated with the dancing and the performance and the extracurricular gun gestures and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like the people, even like yourself, who are just in there delivering great material, delivering it great, you know what I'm saying? They don't really get talked about as much. But if you just look at the essence of battle rap, y'all are holding that up to the highest regard. So, I definitely see with that hit list, man, I definitely see some good matchups on there.
Definitely. You're right. You're absolutely right about that, man. And I just think I'm a cat that I watch the battle, and I might sit down and watch. I watch these cats, and I'm like, man, I love catching bars. I love when it goes over my head. Hold on, let me run that back. I love doing that. You feel me? I love when a cat can make me come up to their level of thinking. You know what I mean? And I always wanna bring the crowd up to my level of thinking in terms of the way I write. You know what I mean? And not just not just me moving. Of course your bars, you gotta really perform with it. It resonates with you. But I think you need to, like you said, keep integrity in this game and keep it lyrical. We don't want to end up like, the industry and niggas is out there dancing and mumbling and rapping. You know what I mean? We don't want that shit to happen.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. And low key, it seems like there are battlers who are turning to that now, where they know the fans, they just love to watch. They're more visual, so they don't care what you're saying. As long as you perform it, and moonwalk or do something like that, then, the bar was crazy, and the bar may have just been something regular, like, man, I'm moonwalking. And then you start it, and they're like, oh, my God, that's a haymaker. It's like, no, it's not. But, it's always a different preference with people, in battle rap and whatnot. But I wanted to ask you, because I know that you said, you're a student of the game, you really pay attention to this and everything. If you could pick a Mount Rushmore, and I know it's always hard because it's always four names and somebody gets left off, but off the top of your head, if you could give 4 names of the 4 most influential people to battle rap, who would those 4 people be to you?
Man, that's crazy. I mean, first and foremost, I had to put Mook up there, man.
No,
I gotta
more
put
Mook.
I gotta put Mook. You can't mention, man, Mook, man. I gotta put him up there, man. You know what I'm saying? He's been in the face of battle rap, or he's been. Don't know if you don't know who Murder Mook is, you battle rapping, you need to go somewhere and jump off a bridge or something. So I got to put Mook. I got to salute the
right.
You know what I'm saying? I got to.
I give him his props.
Yeah, Lux, of course, you know, man, one of my favorite of all time, man. Lux. Man, it's such a long list. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put Goods up there. I like Goods.
Man, I like you, bro. Just because you said Goods first, nigga. Grown man bars.
Yes. I've been a fan of Goods for a minute, man, and you know.
Take this sweat.
Yes. Yes. I've been a fan of him and you know what? The brother is authentic. He does him, and he brings it. It's not, you know, he does him. He comes from that era of battle rap where you know who battling, or if he on the track, you know who he is. You know what I mean? From his style, his flow. So yeah, I like Goods, man, and man, I gotta put man, it's a few other cats, man, but I really admired as I was coming up and watching, I was admiring Reed Dollars, man. I gotta put him up there. He was the one. He was the first one of the first one to do big numbers on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
he was one of them.
Yeah, he's one of them to do one of the first ones to do big numbers on YouTube, man. Out there, man.
But does that make you? But does that make you like? Does that get you a spot up there though on the Mount Rushmore though?
If I could, in my opinion, see, this is the thing, because we've had the luxury as battle rap fans to have been watching this from when it very first started to now. Like I said, I've been watching it since the early '90s, so I've really been watching it forever. At that time, if you want to cut off, say, the Smack DVD era, so anything going up to the end of the Smack DVD era, you could put a lot of different names on that list. Like, you have somebody like Serious Jones has consideration. I mean, shoot, we all know Cassidy at one time was unbeatable. Like, there's nobody to ever say he's ever lost a battle. There's a lot of people who started battling because they seen him versus Freeway and seen him battling himself on albums that were, you know what I'm saying, going gold and platinum. Like, this dude was battling himself. Like, it is basically, it just transcended the game. It brought a lot of new attention in. You have somebody like Jen, who, even though Jen got bodied by Serious Jones, he's still somebody who at that time was really doing numbers and bringing a lot of attention to battle rap. Like you said, Mook and Lux, you know, it's Reed Dollars. There's so many different people that even Rex, you could even say somebody like Rex is on that list. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's always different people.
Yeah, that's I guess, you know, that's just such a, you know, a broad talk there. Everybody has who, it's so many people that could be up there, you know, and then I agree with you, you know what I mean? All those cats are influential to the culture, to battle rap. I watched all those cats, so yeah, man. I mean, I just that was who I would put up there personally, you know, who, and they made an impact on me, and then they got influenced me to go out there and do my thing.
Yeah, that's what's up. So I was, you know, I wanted to know from you to get your perspective on how you look at. Are you the type of person who just wants to give, you know, great battles for the culture and will battle anybody that, you know, calls you out? Or are you somebody who looks at, like, the branding side of it, where it's, you know, I'll only take a battle if it makes sense?
I'm you know, right now I'm 100% for the culture, you know what I mean? Like, I've never... Like like I said earlier, I'm very competitive. I'm a very competitive dude, and sometimes, I mean, I guess in the game of battle rap, that could be, you know, an enemy, you know, because you know, if you strategize and you really trying to, you know, move up the ladder and move up tiers in battle rap, you know, you got to kind of strategize as to what battles you take nowadays, and I guess it's you know, for me, man, I just love the competition aspect, and I just love getting out there, man. Of course, you know, I don't want to get out there with a complete clown. Feel me? Yeah. You know, you know, if Spaz hit me up with somebody, and I've seen this cat, and you know, I would decline as a cat that's just he's just a clown. I want somebody who's going to take this serious and really apply themselves and really want to go out there and make a good battle.
Okay, yes. That's what's up. I always, want to get that from people because there's a lot of times, you talk to certain battlers and they say, I'll battle anybody, but they have to be doing something for me, whether they're going to bring me some more views, whether I'm going to get paid more for this battle. They have a bigger name. They're always looking for something like that. Then you have other people who are just like, look, send me the deposit, whoever it is, I'm killing them. And just come there with 3 rounds of fire and are just ready every single time.
Right.
Them are the battle rappers I love. The ones that don't give a fuck who they gonna battle, they just gonna kill them, and that's it. Just give me the bread. I'll kill this motherfucker, and I'm on to the next one. Right, I don't like these pick and choose motherfuckers, man.
And I think it's another thing too. A lot of times, people, as far as battlers, they have a perspective of themselves or a vision of themselves that does not match what fans or the market gives them. Like some people want to be these big stars on Summer Madnesses and Gnomes, but your style and your marketability doesn't translate to that. So you're trying to chase that when really you're somebody who should just be comfortable giving 3 great rounds every single time, building a fan base that way, and just being somebody who on any card at any given time you can be called, because not everybody has the Summer Madness or Gnome or Total Slaughter. Not everybody has that type of name or brand to just warrant those type of cards. But you can be on any other card there is just because you're consistent with your material and what you bring to the table.
Right. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Because it's a lot of cats out there, man, that just, I feel like, you know what, and it's another thing, man, especially when you're up and coming, you as good as your last battle. You know what I'm saying? You literally are as good as your last battle, and you might come and man, you might come and put on the performance of your life, your next battle, you feel me? And, you go viral, this, that, and the next thing, you got some of the bigger leagues calling you, wanting you on. It's like that, I've seen that happen. So a lot of cats who think they have the luxury of picking and choosing and stuff, you know what I mean? I understand you building your name, but, sometimes, man, focus on, like you said, being consistent, being consistent and bringing 3 rounds and going out there and just smashing on it. You're smashing on that cat, man. You know what I'm saying? And you never know who's watching.
Yeah, that's 100. That is definitely true, man. So yeah, I know you got your battle coming up. Like we said, LA Battlegroundz, April 15th, the LABEEF3 card, man. It's definitely gonna be crazy. You versus Freddie D. So I know that you ready for that, man. I know that you know what I'm saying, you done already talked that shit, and you looking forward to that battle, man. But I wanted to get from you, man, who else on this card are you looking forward to seeing from a fan's perspective?
Oh, man, I'm looking forward, what's up, I'm looking forward to the boy, Ratchet versus Elo. That's gonna be crazy, man. I think that's gonna be a lot of. I don't know if it's gonna be pressure on Ratchet, but he's the cat. I mean, he's proven himself to be a worthy opponent. Elo Stacks. I respect the brother. And we were talking. I know the boy Capo was talking about traveling earlier. I mean, I give all the respect to Elo. He travels to the West Coast all the time. You know what I mean? So I salute him, man. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that battle. Man, who else we got on the call? We got Young Cannon and Strick, man. Oh man, that's gonna be
that's right there.
That's gonna be a barn. But I mean, I can't wait for that one. We got Link, the Link on the call, right? Link and
Link and Geechee Gotti.
Link and Geechee Gotti, yeah, mama, yeah, Compton, yeah, man. Oh, the Bay versus Compton, it's gonna be on, man. Oh man, yeah, it's I'm looking forward to those, man. I'm looking forward to those battles, man. I really like to. That's one thing about Traz and Woods, man. Matchups. Them brothers are masterful at putting matchups together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I noticed with their cards too, and this is one thing I will say, and this is why I love LA Battlegrounds so much, man. There's very few leagues in battle rap with all the hundreds, thousands of leagues there are everywhere. There's very few that focus on quality matchups. People just want to get names, throw them on a card, and think it's going to work. And a lot of times the names either don't come with 3 rounds or it's just not a good matchup. You know, and you end up getting subpar battles versus LA Battlegrounds. Every battle is matched up to a T. Like Elo versus Ratchet, like how you said, that is a dope clash right there. East versus West type matchup, that's dope right there. You got Elo, he's been around for a minute, Ratchet's up and coming. That's going to be a great one. There's another battle, too, and it really caught my attention because of how they've been going back and forth in the groups, was that Yak versus Saint battle. You know, the little posts they've been having, the memes and everything, and, going back and forth with that, man.
Yeah, I'll be peeping them. Yeah, both them brothers, man. Hey, that's gonna be a great battle too. You know what I mean? Man, Saint and they both paid their dues, man. They known on the West Coast, especially Yak, man. Yak been in it for a minute, and Saint is man, he's breaking into he's coming to his own right now, and he's taking that talent, and he's that talent that he has, and he's applying himself, and he's breaking into there where he's getting the attention of a lot of these veterans, and that's good. You know what I mean? Because he's definitely gonna be the future of West Coast battle rap. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm looking forward to all the battles, man. I'm the type of nigga to stay to the very end. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So I'm looking forward to all of them, man.
Most definitely, and especially, like you said, you versus Freddie D, that's also going to be a crazy battle. So, if you have not gotten your tickets, all you guys listen, if you do not have your tickets yet, man, you got to get them ASAP, man. You don't want to miss this event, man. It's going to be crazy, man. Even the names you think that you don't, you're not really familiar with, they going to surprise you because they are dope. You know what I'm saying? They're going to put on for where they at, man, put on for the West Coast, man. We're going to keep building this thing, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, April 15th, LABG, LA Battlegrounds, man. It's going to be dope, man. Y'all need to get out there. If you've never been to a LA Battlegrounds event, man, the energy is dope. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, these cats coming from different places, man, the energy we bring to these events at LABG is unlike any other, man, and it's gonna be a dope event, man.
Yeah, that's most definitely, man. Most definitely, man. Capo, you got anything?
Let me ask you a question, bro. So, how am I gonna say this? Okay, so with you being on the West Coast, right? Is there any? Give me 4 battlers that's in your class right now that I need to look for.
That you need to look for?
Yeah.
Man, we got
your honest opinion. You can give me your top 5, maybe 6 or something like that. That's so good.
Top 5, man. We got Dre Vicious. We got
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? We got Yak, we got Geechee Gotti.
Yeah.
We got the Kid Clutch. I fuck with the Kid Clutch. Who else, man? We got and I fucks with Link. I don't know if you see him. They all, but them cats, man. Them cats is really making a lot of noise, man. So yeah, I salute to all them cats, man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the West has the best young talent in this, man, for real. Cause that's just 5, and there's probably a whole other 5 that's just as dope. The West got, man.
Right. I feel you. Hey, let me ask you another question though. Okay. Do you ever see, like, you know, the East Coast got it on lock, right? So with the East Coast having it on lock, like far as like URL and, you know, things like that,
Right.
and the South is more on the East Coast side, do you ever see like battle raps transition more to the West, like the West taking over? Because, you know, when I look at the subscribers on KOTD, they're like maybe 90,000 away from Smack. Do you see a shift, like going to the Midwest to the West? Because everybody that's not New York and down south is getting pushed to the side and getting these big looks.
Mhm.
Except for KOTD. KOTD kind of looks everywhere, but for the most part, the East Coast and down south got their own little thing, and everybody else is pushed to the side, and we have to fend for ourselves. Do you think it's ever going to switch to the other side?
I mean, it will, man. It has, you know, feel me? Like I think that a lot of the West Coast battle rappers and leagues realize that we, you know, and I'm speaking on LABG, man. I'm gonna say this. One thing we do is Trash, Woods, we focus on us and staying on lane. We're not worried about what the East Coast, the South doing. We worried about what we doing, and that's all you need to know. That's all you need to do. And that stuff, that traffic, all that stuff you talking about is gonna come. You know what I mean? We already got everybody's attention, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the West Coast needs to focus on the West Coast, and all that other stuff will come. You know what I'm saying? Because we've already proven ourselves. We got killers over here, man. You know what I mean?
Well,
and I think soon enough, it will be a big shift, and we will be a lot bigger factor in this battle rap culture. You know.
Well, I'm only just going to disagree with one thing you just said. Y'all have the look, but the thing is, y'all respect. I'd rather have the respect than the look. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now in this transition, there's, like, for myself, I know there's eyes on me, but I'd rather have my respect than anything to show that I'm in this for real and motherfuckers can respect me in that manner. You know what I mean? The look is always going to come, but we always need respect at the end of the day, because if they don't respect us, then we're not going to get the real big look. You know what I mean?
But that right there, and this is what I was going to say about that. I mentioned this in something I said today. A lot of the culture does not want to, and they could say it's false or whatever, or we just, talking reckless or whatever. But without saying any names, there is a East bias towards the West. There are people who feel like the West Coast battle scene isn't on par with the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Because while they were out there doing battle rap in the 80s and all that, we were out here doing other stuff. We were gangbanging. So it was a whole different type of mindset out here than it is everywhere else. And I feel like now that we're starting to get serious, the West is a little bit different than everywhere else. Everywhere else just wants to get accepted from the East. Even the Midwest, to a point, they went at the East like, man, we don't care. Like, we're coming here to take our respect. And that's what I feel the West is going to be about, man. Y'all don't want to respect us? Cool. We're going to take our respect. Whether y'all like it or not, whether y'all want to try and give it to us or not, we taking it. And
right.
I feel like that's going to be, as far as like the attitude out here, I don't think anybody's going to be bowing down and trying to just get out there, because it's like, nah, to be honest, we got the best young talent here. We got all the best, you know what I'm saying, young battlers out here. Like, we run this shit right now. And I feel like that attitude and that presence is going to carry over into getting us where we need to go to. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, battle rap is kind of stagnant. You have a few PGs that's good. Top tiers is so-so. They show up when they want to. But now you have a whole plethora of battlers here that's just, you got Geechee, Saint, Dre Vicious, Dobie's another one, Element Rhymes, yourself, Bcrazy, you, you got a whole Ratchet. I mean, you got so many people out here, man. Link, you know what I'm saying? There's so many people here that's dope, man. I didn't even name them all, but there's so many dope young battlers here that I feel like we're just going to go ahead and say, fuck it. Y'all don't want to respect us? Y'all don't want to give us our props? Fuck it. We just going to keep putting on and say, fuck y'all, and eventually y'all going to have to get with it because you can't deny what you seeing.
And that's exactly it, brother. That's exactly it, man. I mean, like I said, we in our own lane, man. We doing us, and you know what I mean. That's it. We gonna take it. You take the respect. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you know what I'm saying. We ain't looking for like we doing us out here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't look. Oh, it ain't no. Did you see us? Did you see us? Like fuck that, man. Like we fucking you know what I'm saying, in our lane, and we building the culture out here, and it's just a fresh look, man. And all them cats that you named off, man. Let me say this: them cats been in there with a lot of good talent, man. They been out there, Dre Vicious, Link. All these cats been in there, and let me tell you, every single one of them cats is hungry. I don't give a fuck how many views they got. They still hungry. A lot of niggas. That's why you see so many good matchups, so many great matchups out here on the West Coast, because niggas is still hungry. I don't give a fuck how many views they didn't got on this battle. That niggas is still hungry, man, and that's why you see so many good battles.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I want y'all to think about something. Now, you know how, like, Nico, you've been, you started this platform because there's nothing for y'all out there, right? And you're trying to, help push the culture as far as West Coast battle rap. Now, mind you, we're, as far as the Midwest, we're below all of you, East Coast and West Coast. You know what I mean? So, as hard as for y'all, you think y'all have it, it's really difficult for the Midwest, especially now that we have a bad light on us, far as, Verb, far as Beat Magic, far as Young Ill, these type of people from the Midwest that kind of put a bad look on us. We get it really, really bad. But it's like we are maybe we're all neutral for real. Like if you ever come to a Midwest battle event, we cheer for everybody. Like it doesn't matter if they from Kansas City or if they from Ohio, wherever we're at, everybody gets love from everybody. You know what I mean? So like what I feel like what's going to happen is everybody from the Midwest that considers themselves Midwest and to the West, we're going to start having better performances and better battles that's going to be put out. But we're still not going to get those numbers and that look, you know what I mean, than what the East Coast is putting out there. King of the Dot don't even get that many looks. They're a big brand, but they're not getting looks like URL. You know what I mean? So I think we just need to all get together and build to where we can sustain without them, without them trying to push us, because we'll just be sitting here stagnant if we go wait for them motherfuckers up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I definitely hear what you're saying about the Midwest, and the same thing could be said for the West Coast and to a point to other places as well. Whenever you have stars who are falling off or starting to act diva-ish or starting to do other things, or if there are certain things that the fans just don't like about them, you're always going to have those periods of time where nobody's really big on where you're at. Like everybody right now is big on the DMV. They're big on New York, obviously. Big on the South. The South is really starting to make noise. And then, other places get kind of left in the dust. But what I always say is you have to look at the battlers who through all that smoke, are still putting in work. Like, y'all have JC, who never cheats the fans, always comes up with crazy fire, and is now on URL. You got Young Cannon, who could go anywhere he wants to, like a JC, give 3 rounds.
And he is your,
you know what I'm saying, a fire.
And he's your favorite battle rapper too. So, by the way.
Yeah, like you have all these people who can go there, just like out here in the West. Like, they don't like Disaster because they feel Disaster is corny, or they don't like Daylight because Daylight does antics. And it's like, okay, take away from them. Okay, but we still have people like Danny Myers, who will go anywhere in this fucking world and put 3 rounds together and bar somebody's life away. You know what I'm saying? Just because he loves bars like that. And even, like I said, you got this young, up and coming wave of battlers here in the West, like Bcrazy was saying. Like, everybody's hungry. Like, that's what, when you start getting people who lose their hunger, that's when you start seeing the diva-like type attitudes. You start seeing people no-showing, not really caring anymore. But when people are hungry and they chasing that one thing, they chasing it. Like, man, I'm out here and I'm taking my respect. Like, I'm still hungry. Like, I still want to kill somebody across from me. Like, when you still have that, I feel like that new wave of people will really carry you into the next side. So, I definitely agree with you, man. We all out here building, we all out here grinding. You know what I'm saying? And just like we got the brother on the line, man, he's in that new wave as well, where y'all gonna be the future, man. Y'all gonna be the ones to put this, battle rap culture where it needs to be at, man, and get right back to the competitive side of everything.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, the West Coast, we gonna stay moving, man. We gonna stay moving. All that other stuff, man. Like I said, all that politics and bullshit, man. We gonna keep on putting on for the West. We got to put on for the West, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? So, just like Smack them, follow the innovators, not the imitators, man. We innovators. You know what I mean? On this side.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, we ain't trying to be like them. We ain't trying to be like nobody else. We the West Coast, and that's it.
That's a fact. That is a fact, man. We definitely going to see where this is going to be, man. I definitely think this is going to be a great year for the West Coast and the Midwest as well. I feel like battle rap in general, man, it's starting to shift into people who are hungry, man. I feel like we're going to get back to that old school battle rap where people hungry, they're looking for that kill. You know what I'm saying? They going out every single time with great performances. You know what I'm saying? But, Bcrazy, man, I definitely appreciate you coming through, man, and chopping it up with us for this whole time, man. I wanted to give you, these last few minutes, man, to go ahead and do any shout-outs that you may have, plug, music that you may have, battles, anything like that, man. I let these last few minutes be all you.
Cool, brother. Yeah, I appreciate you, Nico, man. Appreciate you, West Coast Battle Media, man. Appreciate y'all having me on, man. This is Boney Bcrazy, Cat Pillars, 818 Partners, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to, first and foremost, man, shout out to Alcatraz, Mr. Woods, whole LABG staff, man, putting on great events, man. Shout out to everybody who support me, man. Shout out to everybody who watch my battles. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to everybody who support me. My girlfriend, Krista, man. Shout out to everybody who's been there and has been patient with me, man. You know me, I get kind of grumpy, when I be writing and stuff. So shout out to everybody. Man, just everybody who's on the card, you know what I'm saying? April 15th, you know what I'm saying? LABEEF3, man. It's gonna be, man. Get your ticket, get over there, get in the building, man. You ain't gonna want to miss it, man. Man, appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, that's what it is, man. We definitely appreciate you coming on, man. We definitely gonna get you back on here soon, man. Probably closer to the event, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and check in, get them last minutes, talk that shit and whatnot.
Definitely, brother. I appreciate you, Nico.
Oh, yes, 100, man. Definitely appreciate you, too, man.
Salute to y'all, brother Capo, man. Salute to you, brother.
You too, bro.